Boom. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. My name is Tellman Knudsen, and it is episode 162 of the Get Shit Done Show. We go live every day, 7 days a week. We're all about helping entrepreneurs to get shit done. If you want to overcome your procrastination, if you want to increase your productivity, if you want to improve the value of your time, then Get Shit Done is the place to be. Welcome. Let's see. Lots of cool stuff. It's summer, or at least it's closing in. I'm going to a cookout here immediately following this episode. Looking forward to some nice conversation on the water. Hopefully got some good company. Should be really great. Had a long day today, working hard, busting it, is going for it. And like one of the biggest things that happened today is I signed a lease for the space for my new hypnosis office. Very excited about that. So coming soon to Southern Vermont. I'm going to be opening a hypnosis office, working with people live, in person, one-on-one, face-to-face. First hypnosis office in over 20 years. So very excited to get that rolling. Feels really good. And today's episode is going to be short and sweet. Today's episode is, what's hypnosis like? What is hypnosis like? So hypnosis is a series of steps that teaches you how to go into a very deeply relaxed and focused state of awareness where you can learn quickly. Okay, it's a state that where accelerated learning is possible, where you can learn new habits, new behaviors, new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways of acting, new ways of feeling, new ways of behaving, where you can learn these very, very, very quickly. So they're like reflexes to replace old habits that might not be serving you well, whether it's overeating, whether it's smoking, cigarettes, marijuana, whether it's being anxious or stressed, whether it's your sleep is all thrown off and you have insomnia, right? These are all, or even money mindset, right? These are all reasons to get hypnotized. Hypnosis is great for self-confidence, improving your self-worth, moving through grief. Hypnosis is really good for memory or increasing your abilities in academics or sports, right? It's great for entering the flow state. Of course, this is the Get Shit Done show, and we're all about increasing your productivity, your focus, your drive, your motivation, your belief in yourself, right? So these are all topics that you can be hypnotized for. And let's see. Hello, Clouds. What's up, Patrick? Jack, great to see you. Clouds. Yeah, I'm talking about hypnosis. I'm talking about using your full brain to achieve your maximum potential. My name's Tellman Knudsen. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. I've been a hypnotist for 25 years. I've hypnotized hundreds of thousands of people live, in person, and through my recordings. And right now we're talking about what is hypnosis like. So hypnosis teaches you how to go into the state that you're probably familiar with. It's the state, I like to call it the snooze button state. It's the state that we enter as we're falling asleep at night, or the state that we exit as we're waking up first thing in the morning. And during these times, you are in a state of where you're not entirely unconscious, so your mind and brain is still active, so you're not in delta sleep, but you're in the alpha theta range, which is really where dreaming happens. And this is where you can imagine things very viscerally that aren't real, but you can think about them in a just as detailed a way as if they were real. And then you have a memory that you bring back. This is really how hypnosis works. is we create a new dream on how you want to think or act or behave or be, and then we bring back the memory of your experience with that dream. And so what ends up happening is essentially you learn new skills very, very, very quickly. And um, hypnosis is extremely relaxing. First of all, it's just like deep meditation, very similar to deep prayer. It's something you may have experienced if you're an athlete and you've entered the flow state where you're just at a peak performance moment where where time and space just fall away, right? This is very similar to the hypnotic state. And so hypnosis brings you into this state. Normally, not always, but normally hypnosis is done with your eyes closed. You can do self-hypnosis. You can listen to a recording that you made. You can listen to a recording that I made or another hypnotist made, or you can work with a hypnotist individually or in a group in order to go through the process of entering the hypnotic state. And then when you're in hypnosis, because you can learn new habits, new reactions, new ways of thinking, acting, behaving, feeling very quickly, that's where the rubber hits the road, right? When you're in hypnosis, that's where you learn that new ability. You learn that new skill. Okay. So if you want to improve yourself in any area, either get rid of, if you have any questions about hypnosis, by the way, please ask. Go right ahead. If so most of the time hypnosis is done eyes closed, though it can be done eyes open. It can be done in groups. Many of you are probably familiar with stage hypnosis. Totally real, different use of hypnosis, but absolutely a real thing, right? Hypnosis can be used in order to unlock hidden potential in yourself, in order to learn how to believe deeply that you can be better in whatever way you want to improve. So I like to, as I said, I like to think about hypnosis as a learning accelerator, learning any skill, any behavior, anything you want to get better at. You can use hypnosis to get there faster. So if you want to experience hypnosis for yourself, hypnosis sessions can be short, they can be long. I've done a few hypnosis sessions on the Get Shit Done show. So if you look back in the previous videos, you'll find a few. But if you want to experience hypnosis, then you can. And I want to give you one of my best-selling hypnosis sessions if you'd like to experience that. So number one is, if you want to experience hypnosis yourself, type hypnosis into the comments right now and let me know that you'd like that. And I'll let you know where you can go to get it. So that's number one. Let me see. I think we have some more chats here going on. Arden, what's up? Madi, welcome. So dear, in this hyper accelerated state, generally speaking, super relaxed. Most of the time, you're going to hear the voice of the hypnotist, at least at some level. Sometimes, and some people find that they get so relaxed that they lose conscious awareness, kind of like taking a short nap. Other people find that they're able to clear their mind completely and completely listen to what the hypnotist is saying. It's a range. It's a range. It really depends on where you put the focus of your mind while you're in this hyper relaxed state. So in my experience, most clinical hypnosis sessions last about an hour to an hour and a half if it's your first session in particular. Usually a hypnosis session will be 20 to 30 minutes. Working with people one-on-one, I would generally talk with you for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we would do a hypnosis session for 20 to 30 minutes. And that usually is your hour-long session, right? And these days I record all my sessions so I can give my clients recordings of their sessions that they can listen to in between sessions. Generally speaking, People have shorter term and longer term goals that they're working on. Often they have a short term goal to immediately get themselves out of some sort of pain, right? They're in a situation they don't like where they're not feeling good and they want to improve that now. So there's usually a short term, but there's usually a longer term too, which is how'd you get into the situation in the first place? What's the bigger picture here? Are we just treating the symptom or are we treating the root problem? And so I like to really talk to people. What are you working on short term? What are you working on long term? What do you need help with this week, today? And what about the next 90 days? What about the next 6 months? What about the next year and beyond? Where are you really putting your focus? If you're going to activate these aspects of your mind, you're capable of so much more than you realize. So much more. And hypnosis allows you, it's not the only way, but it allows you one of the portals into infinite peak performance where you can up level, improve, enhance your own abilities to levels that you would have never dreamed humanly possible. Hypnosis is one of the secret doors. And so if you want to experience that yourself, and Kanan, welcome. If you want to experience hypnosis yourself, then I highly encourage you to join the community at getshitdone.com. And I will give you the Get Shit Done session that quite literally hypnotizes you in order to get shit done, to increase your productivity, to overcome procrastination, and to take action now on the most important things in your life. So if that sounds interesting to you, come on over to getshitdone.com. We'd love to see you there. In the meantime, I have some shit to get done before I'm going to run out for this cookout tonight. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. We go live every day, and I'll see you tomorrow. But it's been awesome being here with you for episode 162 of the Get Shit Done Show. And you know what time it is? It's time to get shit done. But before you go, if you're not already a member of our community, come join us at getshitdone.com, number one. And number two is I would love if you want to use hypnosis in order to improve your life and you want to work with me, you can go to workwithtellman.com. WorkwithTellman.com. It's in the description. Workwithtellman.com. And you can book a hypnosis session there with me. Pay what you want. Name your own price. Name your own investment. And we'll have a hypnosis session together in the next week or so. You get 5 incredible bonuses if you sign up today. They're all on the page. You can wait to see them there. That's at workwithtellman.com, and our productivity community is at getshitdone.com. So thank you so much for tuning in.